Cooler's Revenge, another winner, and one of only 2 Dragon Ball Z films that get the highest grade from me. This one also features the awesome modern metal soundtrack of the Lord Slug bands, but this time we get Prime Drowning Pool added. But where the film really shines is its villain, Cooler, the brother of Freiza. To me, he's the greatest of the pure Dragon Ball movie villains, and it's the first film where Goku goes Super Saiyan. The action isn't quite Lord Slug worthy, but it's close. This is a classic. BARDOCK, the father of Goku. The winning streak continues. This one is one of the few highly regarded ones that I agree with the critics on. We get to see Goku's dad Bardock after he has a vision of the future and how he fights to change it, and how he makes his fateful last stand against Freiza. It's not a particularly good action movie, but the plot is excellent, and we get to see the kid Vegeta fighting Saiyaman and Nappa with hair. And finally, the end of Planet Vegeta at the hands of Freiza. This one is not just a really good movie, but also very important to the mythology of the franchise. Return of Cooler. Cooler's back in a weird way. I actually like this one more than I probably should. We get to see the heroes fight on the new planet Namek, and we get nice robot action. And in fact, the action in this one is top-notch, some of the series' best. And it's the first movie appearance of Vegeta as a good guy. So what's the problem? The problem is the storyline. Now, no one watches a DBZ film for the plot, but this one was ridiculous. Easily the worst storyline of the Dragon Ball Z film franchise. History of Trunks. This is one of the best movies of the series. There's a feeling of profound doom throughout this movie that never goes away from start to finish. In fact, it kind of has that Empire Strikes Back feel to it. The androids are much more evil and effective than the tame counterparts in the show. And when Goku dies of the heart virus in the beginning, it's cool to see a visibly depressed Vegeta. He really did care about Goku deep down. There's really no flaw in this one other than it's a bit too short, and it's got the greatest storyline of any of the movies. Very important to the mythology and a must-see. Super Android 13. It doesn't have much in the way of a plot, but the action featuring all the Super Saiyans, including Trunks for once, is among the top tier of the movies. And I like the new androids too, especially the Southern Redneck Android 13 and the short pimp android. And it's even got some good comedy too, like when Master Roshi, Oolong, Krillin, and Trunks go to a fashion show to peek at the babes, but find out they were actually a week early. Broly, the legendary Super Saiyan. This one is often considered the greatest Dragon Ball Z film of all time, but as far as I'm concerned, it flat out sucks. To me, Broly is a crappy villain, one of the worst villains of the movies, and yes, he's even worse than Boo. I still hate Boo, but at least Boo has some personality. I have never understood the fascination with the Broly character, or this crappy excuse for a movie. Sure, Broly looks cool, but this is a guy with less personality than Boo, who's even dumber, and his whole motivation is that he hates Goku because baby Goku made him cry when he was a baby. That's right, he holds a petty grudge for no particularly good reason. He seems to be mentally retarded and emotionally unstable. This entire movie, which is overlong by the way, is basically Broly beats the crap out of everyone easily, and Goku gets lucky with the trump card at the end to beat him. The action is so one-sided it's not even interesting to watch. But the worst thing is what they do to Vegeta. He looks like a coward. He is so afraid of Broly, he refuses to even fight him initially. Now come on. When has Vegeta ever backed down from a fight? What is so great about this boring trash? Really, are we watching the same film? Stay tuned for part 3. Be sure to like and subscribe. See you later on the Hillbilly Review channel.